Welcome back guys to another Rare Pet WoW video. I'm your host, Rayman from Respawn Games. Now, you guys are in for a bit of a treat with this one, because not only is this cat particularly cool looking, it's an absolute ball ache to get to. And all the others I hadn't really had a problem with sort of obtaining, finding, getting the information. But this one is a real pain. And it can be found in Fireplume Peak in Mount Hyjal. Now, you think it's as easy as, oh, well, we'll just fly to Mount Hyjal and, you know, just find the location and go and tame it. And I thought it was that simple until I got there. And it wasn't there. The whole place, Fireplume Peak, wasn't there. So I was baffled. I was like, how the heck do you get to that place? And I found a couple of portals, and it took you to like the Firelands, and it still wasn't there. So after doing some digging, I found out this was actually brought in around Cataclysm time, and it was one of the rare cats that came in around that time. And to actually get to it, you had to get to the area, you had to complete a quest line, and this is where it becomes a bit of a ball ache. So guys, if you really don't want to do it, then you know, fine. But I'll tell you what, it's worth it, because this cat is really cool looking, like perfect for the area. And it all starts here in Stormwind. That's why, if you're wondering why, what the heck is he flying around Stormwind, there's a particular quest now, and it's called Guardians of Hyjal, Call of the Ancients. Now, for some reason, I can't seem to find it in this video. I had to use a different, like, sort of an alt account on a different server, and I thought, you know, I'll just record it for you guys so you can see. But as you can see, I'm going through like a million quests and it's not showing up. So I kept looking, but maybe it's linked to one account or something like that, you know. I don't know, but find that quest. It says Guardians of Hyjal, Call of the Ancients, and then that's the sort of start quest line. Because, you know, if you're a high level, then it's difficult, because they're all low level quests. So if I were you, I would turn the option on to show sort of low level questing on your map, just so you're able to find them all. And basically what I had to do, I had to pretty much complete every single quest I could find in Mount Hyjal. And then you finally get access then to this sort of portal, and once you go through the portal, then you're then in Fireplume Peak, where you can find Skarr. But like I said, it is time consuming. But at my level, and I imagine anything over a certain level, I think what level is everything here? I think it's like level 30, something. Yeah, level 35. If you're over level 35, I think you one-shot everything anyway. I mean, that's what I figured. Yeah, because I'm one-shotting everything. Once you're over that level, yeah, it doesn't take. I mean, it took me 2 hours, I think, when I was doing it the other night, and I finally made my way here. And yeah, so that's where the sort of video is going to begin now. I'm going to be taking you guys through the quest line. Some of the quests, I won't go through all of them, because I've got, like, you know, an hour's worth of footage. So I'm not going to subject you all to, because yeah, it's going to bore the pants off you. So yeah, I'll show you a couple, just so you can have it, so you guys can see whether you're on the right track or not. Oh yeah, I know this quest. Oh yeah, this quest. Yeah, so that kind of thing. Show you a couple of them, and then once I've done that, I'll then show you where the closest stable master is, and how to get to the portal that you've just sort of opened. Okay, so guys, sorry for the long introduction, but I just wanted to give you that little bit of insight, just so you know what you're preparing yourselves for when you're watching this video. So anyway guys, here is my video of how to find Skarr and how to tame Skarr. Hope you enjoy it, guys. Okay guys, there's Skarr. Sorry it's taking so long to show you guys, but as you can see, the skin is really cool. I'm starting to see a trend now. All these really cool cats have glowing red eyes, and they keep the glowing red eyes once you tame them too. So yeah, as you can see, cool black skin. It's almost like it's been sort of like ash, you know, not ash, like molten rock, you know. It's really cool looking, and it only appears in 2 places, as far as I can tell. So yeah, I'm just going to bring up the map for you guys now so you can have a quick look, but it's really, really hard to find. As you can see the 2 dots there, so you have to go all the way to fire. I keep getting that wrong. It's not even a tongue twister. Fireplume Peak, and once you're there, you're just going to have to sit and wait it out until it appears. Okay, so firstly guys, before we even get to Mount Hyjal, after you've sort of watched that bit where we're in Stormwind and you've accepted the quest, I've actually just realised now, the reason I couldn't find it on this character, this alt, was because my level was too low. So I think you have to be over a certain level to actually accept the quest, because it's a high, I think when Cataclysm was brought in, I think it was for level 85s. So I think you may have to be over level 35. I want to say 35, but my main character is 56, and it was classed as a low level quest for him. So yeah, as you can see, once you've done that, you've accepted the quest. You go here in Stormwind Keep, and this portal, you talk to that person there and go through that, and she'll take you through that portal. Once you're in the Moonglades, which is where you get teleported to, this is where you can just sort of start just going through all the quests in Mount Hyjal. Then, you know, you'll just be taking all around Mount Hyjal, completing quest lines, and then eventually you'll get to the last quest line, where it's like right at the end, you know, like for me it was like 2 hours in. You get to that point and you can go through the portal. Then the portal will open up and you can go through it, and once you're there, then that's where you know, the actual taming can begin, just 2 hours in. So I thought I'd show you guys some of the quests that, you know, just to show where we are, whether you guys are on the right track. So there's this one where you summon, you know, you keep talking to that guy who's sort of chained up, and you'll have to summon this guy up, kill him, and then sort of finish the quest by just returning back to him, and you should be, you know, you should have an option then to go elsewhere, I think. Let's just double check. Yeah, see, it says low level on all of these, so I thought you had a reward, but no, you had to get both. I'm an idiot. So yeah, see, then you have to, this is a sort of theme here. Once you've completed one part, you go elsewhere to complete that as well. So we'll move on to the next one. And then there's this one as well, where I thought this one was hilarious actually. You have to rescue 6 bear cubs from up the tree, and I had no idea how to do it, like the mechanics of it or anything. So what you have to do is you climb up. If you see a bear, you grab it, and then you have to climb up to the top of the tree, and then you get an option to throw it. See? So I just like launched this bear cub here because I had no idea what I was doing. Just threw it at a mountain or something. Then I can see, oh right, there's an arrow. So you have to throw it on that there. So you do that 6 times, and then you complete that quest as well, which I thought was quite funny, this one. It's a bit of a pain to sort of get used to. I mean, it was for me. Maybe I'm just an idiot though. But yeah, so this is another one. Complete this one, move on, and there's a couple more as well. And then there's this one as well. So you get to a point where you talk to this night elf. She's sort of through this cave area, and there's all these dragonkin. So it's just one of those sort of slaying ones. So there's another character there. I was beating them to it though. Yeah, you just slay those things, and I think you had to collect some of the, like I think it was the boxes or the files that were on the floor. See them there? Yeah. Yeah, get the armor plates. And then that's just a sort of little mini quest line where you have to go and get an egg, and then you go and defeat some queen, I think. But yeah, it goes on a bit. So I'm not going to record it all for you. I'm just showing you the sort of slaying bit, just to show you guys, you know, you're kind of going in the right direction. I suppose at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what order you do them in, as long as you do them. So yeah, this is another one for you to do. Okay, so this is the last sort of quest line that I was going to show you. So there's this one where you kind of go through like a portal, and you're in these like, I don't know, like cavern, there's a name for it, but you're in these caverns and you have to sort of fly around killing all these buzzard, I want to say they're like buzzard vultures. And not vultures, they look like vultures, but yeah, they've got people on top of them, and you're constantly just flying around. I thought this was quite a fun one, to be honest, something different, you know. So yeah, you just fly around killing these, and then you have to squash all the eggs, return back to Guy, and then you can do it again. But you know, I chose not to, because you don't have to. It turns into like one of those little blue exclamation marks or blue quests where, you know, you can just keep repeating it. But I didn't bother. But again, this will be the last sort of quest I'm going to show you. And then you get to I'll show you the sort of end part. Okay, and for the final part, I think, I don't really want to spoil it for you, because if you're that interested in the quest line, then I won't spoil it for you. But you get to this point, and you return the final quest,
go in peace.
And yeah, through the gates of hell. Once you do that, you should be able to go through that portal now. Not that one. I thought it was that one initially, but I'm an idiot. No, it's that one in the middle. So you go through that portal there, because you see it be formed, and go through, and you're now in the area where you can find Skarr. Pretty cool area, to be honest. So yeah, I'll just sort of carry on from here now, guide you to the point where you can find Skarr. Actually, guys, I thought it'd probably be more sensible to just take you to the closest stable master first. So, rather than going there, head to where I'm going here. And once you're there, you should recognise this place, because you've been there quite a few times if you're sort of going through the quest line. The Shrine of Aviana, I don't know how you guys want to pronounce it. Whatever, wherever you're from, I'm sure there's a different pronunciation. You go through here, and then right in front there's a stable master. So what I did was, I'm sick of having so many all the time, so I got rid of Ferris. Even though they're all pretty cool cats, it's just I've got two favourites, as you can tell by now. Get rid of them. Make sure you've got enough space first and foremost, because I've done that a couple of times making these videos. Yeah, that's done. We're gonna, I think I tracked that for some reason, but it's not that far to go back to. But if it helps, you head in the direction that I just sort of clicked on there. So right in the middle here, you'll see that portal again. Once you head towards it, see, I'm heading towards the quest line. I'm like, oh yeah, there's the portal. So just fly over there. I'm assuming you all have a flying mount by now, otherwise this place is going to be quite difficult for you. So go through, and once you're here, hopefully I'll bring up a map. Yeah, as you can see, for some reason on the map it only shows, I think it's Karkin. Yeah, and I don't know why. See, I'm on here, I'm just like, where? So I was like, where the heck is Skarr? But I think Karkin and Skarr have the same spawn point. They share the same one. So, which makes it, you know, obviously even more difficult trying to find them. So, yeah, from here, you'll have to sort of make your way through. I'll explain now. So you actually head up this way. See all those flames over there? At first, I was like, oh my god, how do you get through there without taking damage? But in the next clip you'll see I end up basically what you can just walk through it. I know you will take damage, but you don't take enough damage that it kills you. I mean, I didn't anyway. I'm not sure if it'll be the same for you guys. I don't know whether it depends on your level or not, but this is the way I went anyway. I just walked through the flames, through the fire and flames. Don't know if you guys get that reference. Maybe I'm old. Anyway, yeah, they can. Yeah, so once you're there and you've gone through the flames, see, so I'm just on the end of it. So you go around this corner here, follow this sort of path all the way through. You may encounter a rare spider by here, actually. Can't remember what it's called now, but it's this big green sort of toxic looking spider running around. Yeah, so I actually had a major problem recording this because before I even get to that, there's this real pain in the ass part here where you have to jump across all these stones to actually get onto Fireplume Peak, and some of them actually break. But you can tell which ones break because they start turning like there, they start cracking. So I sort of wait patiently here, and another one, yeah, the other one spawns back. So just make your way up here. Just take your time, don't rush. And this rock here should be where it spawns. But then I actually had a bit of a problem because I went by there's two places actually, see on the map there. I'm heading towards the other one now. There's a couple of these guys, and there's a couple of I forgot what they're called now, fire eagles I think they are, but they're not really too difficult. And here's the other spawn point, but I didn't see it this time. But then I did actually have some issues when I was recording, so the first spawn point that we were at, I kind of looked over the edge of the cliff and I saw Skarr towards the bottom, and I thought, oh my gosh, how long has he been there? And it was weird because it was there for like a second, and I could see this druid running around, and I think he killed the rare spider that was roaming about. And I thought, oh, I really hope he hasn't killed Skarr as well. And then I see Skarr, I panic, jump down, and all of a sudden Skarr's disappeared, and I was absolutely livid. So at this point, yeah, I'm just waiting along. So I think he spawns just beneath, but I didn't see anywhere for it to spawn. So I would just keep looking around this area, look underneath and around, you know. So yeah. So I actually found the clip. I thought I'd recorded it. I actually found the clip where I saw Skarr, and I think the druid had killed. There's the druid there. So I was panicking at this point. I was like, I saw it. I've definitely seen it, but I haven't got it. I didn't record that bit because I was waiting ages at this point. I was like, where the heck is Skarr? Seen it actually on one of those rocks, that one at the far end there that I'm looking at, and all of a sudden, literally within seconds, it had disappeared. So that druid had actually killed the rare spider and then killed Skarr as well. I mean, that's the only logical explanation that I can think of, because like, it was there and then it wasn't, and I don't think it would have just died, you know. So yeah, really frustrating at this point. So I actually thought I'd show you guys an actual clip of where the exact location is of Skarr, because there's been a bit of confusion, because I thought it was on top of Fireplume Ridge, but it isn't. It's actually on that far rock there, so that's where I'd actually seen it. So what I'm going to do, or what I did do, was just sit here and camp out for it, because I saw some people on YouTube doing it. So wish me luck, guys. And so I finally found Skarr. Honestly, I think I've been camping out in this area now for about 2 days, and I finally found it after that druid had killed it like a couple of days ago. I honestly lost count now. I wasn't wasting any time with this when I came over to this, like the other spawn point, and I'll show you how I got here now. But it was there. It can either be on that rock there or the original place I was in, doing a little dance now to celebrate, because honestly it's been so frustrating. For me, there was no need to put a frost trap down because it can't run over to you anyway. It's on a rock. It shoots fireballs at you, but I tamed it just in time. So and plus it was too low level I think to have affected me anyway. So yeah, over the moon with this one, and yeah, really difficult. So what I'm doing now, dismissing just to get the prowl off again, and I'm heading back in the direction where where I was camped before. So just to show you guys how I got there. So yeah, see those floating rocks there? I was at the bottom there, as you can see. So that's why I've got the cursor there. So at the bottom I was sat there. You can be beneath these rocks, as you can see the icon on the map, or you can be or Skarr can either be down here, just in the direction I was in, where I got it from. So it's a bit of a pain to go between both of them all the time, but it's worth it in the end because it's such a cool skin and I've done so much to get here. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the eyes of the beast just so you can have a better look at Skarr. Sort of see, I thought it was like I had it on my bar at the bottom, but it wasn't there, so I'm making sure I do it now. I was trying to find something to replace, so I just got rid of growl in the end. You already got it on like the animals taskbar anyway, so what's the point? So yeah, we got control of Skarr now. I thought, well, there it is in all its glory. Look how cool it looks. So you can see the shine, the gleam on it again. Cool black coat, glowing red eyes. Absolutely love this one, guys. And yeah, just show you it quick in action just to see what you think. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why really, because I'm just one hitting everything at this point. But I'm trying to show it off a bit, but it's just difficult with the camera. Maybe I'm just being a bit of a noob with this, but yeah, really beautiful cat. And honestly, it's been really worth it trying to get this one. And yeah, it's yeah, really enjoyed this, like, you know, the challenge of it, like doing the quest line and everything. So yeah, so guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. That's Skarr, this is me, Killerbane, and remember, find your prey and stay steady, my fellow hunters. See you in the next one.